guys, Carmen again. Next up we're going to be making a pizza bianca. Now pizza bianca is a beautiful pizza that has rosemary and garlic. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look up the pizza dough recipe. So if I just go into our cookie dough here, I can then type straight into the screen what I'd like to make. I'm just going to type in pizza dough. Okay, and there it is. So I'll tap on that. Now looking at any recipe, if you go to this arrow here, it's going to give you your difficulty, your prep time, your total time, your servings. And down here it's going to list your ingredients in order that you put them into the Thermomix. What I'm going to actually do now is I'm just going to go start cooking. And then I'm going to push home, and that's going to bookmark that recipe for us. Because in the meantime, I'm going to just chop our rosemary and garlic that's going to go on top of our pizza. I'll just put rosemary everywhere there. Beautiful long fresh piece of rosemary here. Okay, so I've got them in there, and let's just chop them manually. We'll just chop them on about speed 7. And you can hear the difference in the machine, so we'll just stop that there. And then we're just going to put that straight into a bowl. And that's nice and chopped. And it doesn't matter if we leave some rosemary and garlic in the bowl, that's going to help flavour our pizza dough. Okay, so now we're going to go on with our recipe. So again, if we hit our bookmark here, that's going to take us back to where we were. So I've already got that. So now it's asking us for some lukewarm water. So it definitely needs to be lukewarm. Can't be hot. If your water's too hot, it will burn your dough. So as you can see, your Thermomix has integrated scales there. That's going to weigh as we're pouring in. Okay, don't ever be worried if you go a little bit over, it's going to be okay. I'm going to add some sugar. Sugar just helps to activate the yeast. Totally optional, you don't have to add it if you don't want to. And we're just going to add our yeast. I just use this kind of yeast at the moment. You can use whatever yeast suits you. So now that's just going to mix that for 20 seconds. That's telling us to go up to speed 2 and we won't let it go past it. Okay, so we're just going to go next. And we just have to tear our scales because it's asking for some baker's flour. Now baker's flour is more glutinous, so it is much better when you're making breads and pizzas. I normally go a little bit over 400, especially in our muggy climate that we have. See how we go here? Yeah, that'll be fine. Some oil. And use the oil that you use. Not going to change the world if it's not olive oil. Always put your salt on top of your flour. Try not to put it on top of your yeast because it can stop your yeast from activating. Now we're just going to turn that straight on, and that's going to knead it for 2 minutes. And there we have our beautiful dough, which I am just going to turn out into a mat. So we lift it and roll our thing like that, and that will get the dough out. We're going to wrap that, and then we're just going to sit it in a thermoserver to rise for a little while I make some mac and cheese for dinner. See you soon. Okay guys, so our pizza dough has been sitting in our thermoserver. Gotten a little bit bigger. Looks lovely. We're actually just going to use half of that tonight, and the other half we can use tomorrow, or we can make some scrolls later on for lunches, or anything we want really. Just going to put a little bit of flour out. I do tend to try and do my pizza dough as best I can with my fingers. Not always 100% possible, but I do try my best. And I just kind of try and stretch it out a little bit a la Jamie Oliver, a little bit rustic. And it doesn't have to be perfect, it's just for us at home. And you can do it as thin as you like. Remembering pizza bianca is a little bit like a pizza bread. Okay, so that'll probably do. And then I'm going to put that onto my oven tray, which is of course got a Thermomix baking mat on it. So remember, these mats are both designed to eliminate the need of using lots of baking paper, and they are quite safe to go into a normal oven under 300 degrees. I'm going to put our rosemary and garlic on. Good swish of oil, and we're going to get a little bit of Italian and rub that in. Massage that into our beautiful pizza dough. Sprinkle over a little bit of salt, and into the oven that will go. See you soon. Here's our beautiful pizza bianca, looking beautiful and ready to cut up for dinner. Okay, beautiful pizza. Thermy's got some hot water in it. I'm going to throw in some pasta in a minute, and that's going to go with our bechamel sauce. See you soon.